Hi everyone, thanks so much for being here with me doing yoga today, wherever you are. My name's Annabelle. I thought today we could do a 30-minute yoga flow, just a little bit of everything, approaching all of the things with grace and ease while also trying to get into those kind of tight places or stuck places, give you a good stretch as well. We'll begin seated however you're comfortable. Allow your eyes to close. Bring your awareness inward. Notice your breath moving through you. Every inhale lifting you up. And every exhale carrying you down. Take a deep breath in, stretch your arms up over your head. Bring your palms together, exhale, plug on in. Connect your thumbs to your chest, or if it's better, you can place your hands on your belly or just down. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Gently drop your hands and open your eyes. Now lean on over toward your right side. Let your hand or forearm catch you on the floor and stretch in your left arm. Maybe rolling around a bit here. Hello. And then when you're ready, bring yourself back up and go the other way, just letting yourself be supported by your arms, by the floor beneath you. And slowly rock back up. Place your hands behind you on the ground, lean back, lift up through your chest, maybe drop into your head and neck here. If you like, you can also pick up your hips. Gently come back down and then lean forward in some way. Maybe that's just elbows resting on your thighs, or if you want to stretch up a bit more, arms can find the ground, maybe reaching with your hands. Find a place where you can really rest, really relax, where you don't feel stuck. Take your time to come back up and make your way onto your hands and knees, however you want to get there. Take some time to roll through your spine, every direction you can think of, just getting things woken up and moving. It can feel nice to tuck your back toes and kind of lean back, get that nice stretch in your feet. Eventually ease back toward a neutral place. And tuck your toes, take a deep breath in, and just lift your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Maybe a big bend in your knees, shifting side to side. If you want to drop through your head and neck, that might be nice. Take a deep breath in, lift on up toward your tiptoes. And
exhale, bring it back down. We'll do this again, but a little side to side action there. So as you inhale, lift up onto your right tiptoes and then lift up onto your left. And exhale, come down through your right heel and then your left. And we'll go the other way. Inhale, lift up onto your left tiptoes and then your right. And then exhale on down to your left heel and then your right. Keeping your feet where they are, just drag your hands back to meet them at the bottom of your mat. Easy bend in your knees. Maybe swaying side to side a bit here if you want to catch on to opposite elbows, or maybe just hugging the backs of your legs, your shins might be nice. Then roll yourself up to stand as slow as you can. Take a deep breath in, reach up. And exhale, let it go. Relax. And again there, inhale, lift. And exhale, this time come all the way down, up and over your legs. And make your way back out to downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your right leg up and back behind you. For your down dog split, make this really stretchy, kind of gooey there in your hips. And then carefully slide your right leg forward. Bring your foot on through for a low lunge. Give yourself a nice sturdy base here, making sure you're comfortable. And then we'll cruise right up for a high lunge, pushing down through both legs, rolling yourself up. Arms can lift here. And as you exhale, just sink in. Find a good supported place. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, relax. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, lift. And exhale, relax. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, relax. Drop through your arms. Come all the way down into a low lunge. Bringing your hands to the floor and gently place your back knee down. You can stay up high here, just cruising, maybe leaning side to side. Might feel better to come up a bit higher. Maybe hands can come onto your thighs or stretch up over your head if that's not too precarious for you. And if in any way you want to go down lower, maybe bringing your hands onto the inside of your front leg, cruising down. Anything kind of adjacent to low lunge, maybe this lizard, whatever's feeling like you today. Wherever you are, eventually come on back toward a low lunge. Lean towards your left side, open up in your right arm. And sink back toward your center, go the other way, lean right, open up left. And then bring yourself back. Lean towards your left side enough so you can just slide your right leg back around. Then tuck your toes, lift up in your hips, cruise on back to downward dog. Big breath in to float your left leg up and back behind you, making this really stretchy and easy. So maybe big bends in your legs, nice and supported there. And as gently as you can, slide or swing, whatever you want to do. Bring your left foot on forward for a low lunge. Giving yourself a nice sturdy base, bring everything up for a high lunge. Arms can lift if that's nice. And as you exhale, just sink on down. Taking a few breaths here, adjusting however you need. Inhale lifts you up. And exhale brings you down. Twice more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, relax. 1 more time there. Inhale, lift.
And exhale, relax, drop through your arms, bend your knees, come all the way down, let your hands catch you, and then gently place your back knee down. Toes can stay tucked or you can untuck them there, whatever's nice. Anything you want to do kind of around this position here. If you want to reach up, that's cool. I've got some tricky knees, so that one's difficult for me. I think I'll just kind of stick around here, leaning a bit from side to side. If you want to bring both hands onto the inside of your front foot, go down onto your forearms for more of a lizard pose or stretch, that's cool too. Eventually coming back toward a nice neutral low lunge place. Leaning on over toward your right side, stretch up through your left. Feel that opening through your chest and shoulder there. Come on back through your center, go the other way, leaning left, opening up right. Float back down. Lean so much toward your right leg that you can just slide this left leg all the way back around. And tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back for your downward dog again. Inhale, lift on up to your tiptoes. Exhale, relax down. Now roll yourself out for a plank. Walking your hands forward or your feet back so you're nice and supported here. Coming into a side plank on your right side. Come to the edges of your feet. Lean towards your right hand and stretch up in your left arm. So we're making this really stretchy, not just a strength thing. That can be really useful if you bend your knees, make it easier for you. Cruise back toward your center and go the other way, leaning left, adjusting through your hands, your legs, so you're comfortable and supported. Cruise on back to your center plank, and we'll hold this here for 3 breaths. Easy inhale, and exhale. Easy inhale, and exhale. One more time there, easy inhale. And exhale, just come all the way down so you're lying on your belly. You can just take a breather here, resting your chin on your hands or your side of your face on your mat. If you want to go for a nice, easy stretch opening, you can come onto your forearms or maybe up onto your hands for an upward dog. It'd be nice to turn to look over one shoulder and the other there. And when you're ready, we'll come on back to a nice resting place, maybe a child's pose or just seated. Take about 5 big breaths here, all to yourself. When you're ready, bring yourself back up. And tuck your toes. Inhale, lift your hips up and back for a downward dog. As you exhale, just let go of anything that you don't need to be hanging on to here. Just kind of starting new. Make your way up towards the top of your space, maybe walking your feet up to meet your hands. If you want to go for a gentle jump, that's fine. Just be careful on your wrists. Then roll yourself up to stand, one notch at a time. Oof, always a good one for me there. Take a deep breath in, reach up. And exhale, relax, let it go. Lean into your right leg, pick up your left foot off the ground. Come into a tree pose after you've kind of landed in this balance. You can bring your left foot up high or maybe just down. Toes can be on the ground or on your shin somewhere. Pick something to do with your hands that feels useful to you. We'll be here just for 3 breaths. Try to stay as relaxed as you can. No need to think too hard about being here. Just kind of observe, go along for the ride. And when you're ready to come out of this here, just drop through your left leg. I'm just going to spin a bit, but you can just slide your foot all the way back. We'll come into a high lunge here. So you've got your right leg forward onto your back toes. Nice, supported and situated. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands toward your center in some way, maybe palms to prayer, just to your belly. Easy inhale to lift. Exhale, we'll twist and come down. So you can bring your left forearm onto your right thigh or maybe come onto that left elbow. So you're in this nice low twist. And just drop through your left hand, let it catch you on the ground. Stretch up in your right arm. And we'll trade sides for your open triangle. Spinning down in your back heel, lengthening up in your legs. Stretch your left arm up, feeling this expansion through your chest and shoulders there. Push down through both legs, bring everything up to stand, reach. And as you exhale, sink into your warrior two. I've always got to squish my feet around a bit, making sure I'm in a nice supported way. Big bend in that right knee, arms stretched out. Keep some softness in your shoulders, in your breath. Easy inhale pulls you up. And exhale. Let it go. 2 more times there. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Relax. Once more. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Relax. Now lean on back. Reverse warrior. Exhale, wave everything forward for side angle. Rest your forearm on your thigh. Just peel open through the other half of you. Maybe letting this arm come around. This keeps surprising me. That's exciting. Maybe it wraps around your back or finds its place on your thigh. And bend through both knees. We'll do that all again here. Reach up. Exhale, floating down. Inhale, tip on back. Reverse. And exhale, just come on through. Find a nice, cozy place. Stretch. Now bend through both knees. Everything reaches back up. We'll come into a goddess pose here. So you can bring your heels in, send your toes out, and then sink on down in your hips. Nice one is to cactus your arms. Feels quite strengthening, empowering. But if you'd rather, just place your hands on your thighs, your belly, whatever's good here. We're just going to hold this for 3 more breaths. Seeing what happens as you just stay here. So you don't have to resist these really small nudges you get from your breath, but we're not forcing anything. We're not kind of manipulating the body to move in a certain way. We're just being here, seeing what happens. Big breath in, reach up. Then turn your toes forward. Just drop up and over your legs for a nice wide-legged bend, maybe swinging side to side or cruising in your hands, maybe a bend in your knees. And gently bring yourself back up. Slide around in your feet so you can come back up towards the top of your mat here. And I'm just going to turn to face you. So all that again. Let's take a deep breath in, reach. And exhale, just let it go. Tree pose on your left side. Lean on left, pick up your right leg. Just first, find some stability here and then find your tree anywhere that's good for you. I think with a kind kind of challenging pose like tree, it's important to find, we'll go here, find something that feels sustainable in your body, where you aren't struggling just to exist. Something that's just challenging enough, but not so bad that you're kind of just waiting for it to be over. One more breath here. As you let that go, drop through your arms. Just send your leg all the way back behind you for that high lunge. I'm just going to turn around. Whoop. And here we are. So you've got a big bend through your left knee. Turn it towards the camera. That's a trick. Not used to that one. So maybe bringing your feet a bit wider apart there. Relax. Maybe a shake through your arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, find your center. Maybe palms to prayer, hands to your belly. Easy inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, coming down into that twist, bend through your knees, hook your elbow or your forearm outside your left thigh. Relax in your head and neck. Then drop through your arms, bring your right hand down, stretch up on your left side. And change this for your open triangle, spinning down on your back heel. Bring your left hand down, lengthen up. Oof, big stretch. Push down through your legs, bring everything up. Let it ripple through your spine as you come up. And exhale just settles you into warrior two, finding a good place through your feet, your hips. 3 breaths here. Inhale, lift. Only as high as you need to go there with your arms, and that exhale just floats you down. Twice more, pulls you up as you inhale. And exhale, relax. One more time, inhale, reach. And exhale, relax. Lean it on back, reverse warrior. And come all the way through into side angle, resting your forearm on your thigh, just peel open, big expansive feeling. And push down, bring everything back up, lift. Exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, lean it back. And exhale again, just roll forward, let that feel nice on your back. Bring everything back up, reach. And come into that goddess pose, heels come in, toes will squish out there, maybe cactus arms or something else. This time around, if you want to bring your hands to your thighs, might be nice to pedal in your shoulders there. Gives me a nice release in my hips, but all of us experience stuff differently, so we'll see. Eventually soften through your knees, bring everything up, reach. Then turn your toes forward, just drop up and over your legs, maybe grabbing opposite elbows. It can also feel good to nod your head yes, shake your head no. Take your time to come back up to stand. And then make your way back up towards the top of your mat, just sliding your back foot up. Oof. Centering yourself. Oof. Big breath in, lift up. And exhale, let that drop you forward. This time we'll come all the way down into a low squat. So bring your hands out in front of you. Walk your feet back and sink on down toward your heels. Take your time to find a good place here. If you'd rather just kind of plop down and hang, that's cool. Other options include just shifting around, using the whole kind of sphere of space around you, trying to just move, see what happens. You've got all this space to explore, and your hands are a great kind of kickstand for you there. want to go for your crow pose, no pressure either way. Just a few gentle rocks forward and back if that's calling to you. So with crow, you can have your hands just out in front of you, softness through your elbows. Squeeze your knees around your upper arms and just kind of tip forward. Maybe your toes come off the ground, maybe not. It's just kind of a fun thing to try, and it can be a really nice hip opener. So again, don't think too hard about it. Just let yourself be lifted and kind of pulled forward from your center there. Only going as far as feels kind of stable and supportive to you. But you don't have to resist yourself. You don't have to kind of pull anything back. You just don't need to use that much energy either. So it's kind of something in between there with that. All right, well, come on down to rest here, maybe child's pose or maybe seated in some way, just about 5 breaths, anywhere you'd like. Taking this time to check in, observe whatever's going on. You don't have to force yourself to think or feel a certain way. You don't need to push any particular feelings out. Just observe. Take your time to come back up to stand any way you want to get there. Just try to support your body as you move. Feels nice. All right, one last little burst of energy, and then we'll do a few stretches and finish up here. Take a deep breath in, lift up. And exhale, we're coming down for a chair pose, bending in your knees, sinking through your hips. Feet can be together or apart, it's totally your call. Arms can stretch out or not. And we're gonna inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, soften down. Now inhale, lift halfway. This time as you exhale, we'll go for a twist on the right side. Bring in your forearm or your elbow outside that right thigh, maybe pressing your palms together or stretching out, your call. Relax, bring yourself up to stand, big stretch. Exhale over to the other side for a twist. Inhale, pulls you back up. And exhale, just tap on down for that chair pose. Bring it, low. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, lift halfway. Now this time, exhale over to the left for a chair twist. Inhale, pulls you back up. And exhale over to the right again. Inhale, brings it back up. Let it feel nice on your back. This time as you exhale, just fold up and over, maybe interlacing your hands behind you. Stepping on the palms of your hands is another option. Just bend through your knees enough so that that's possible. And relax your arms. Bring yourself on down to sit on your hips. Stretch your legs out in front of you here. Place your hands behind you on the ground. Lean back. Lift up. I'm all out of breath from those chairs. Pretty good. Exhale, bring everything forward. Maybe a soft bend in your knees if you want to give yourself a hug. That might feel nice. Maybe swaying a bit, seeing how that changes the sensation. And you're ready to bring yourself back up. We'll come all the way down to lie on your back. Just grabbing onto your knees as you go down. That might feel nice. Come into a happy baby posture, bringing your hands to your knees or your feet, or somewhere in between. Open up in your hips and just rock side to side. Relax your arms, plant your feet on your mat. Now push down through your heels, lift up in your hips for a bridge. Maybe interlacing your hands underneath you or bringing them to your lower back. It can also feel nice to come onto your tiptoes. But if anything feels like too much, you feel stuck or you can't breathe, just ease out into a version that isn't that. A little easier for you maybe. And gently soften your hips down. You can stay here, rest a bit. If you want to go for a plow pose, it might be nice to stretch your legs up above you. Gently lift up in your hips. Catch your lower back in your hands. You can stay here, maybe go further back there. I'm a little afraid of that one today, so I'll probably just stay up here. Maybe a bend in your knees, roll around in your hips, or if you can go behind your head, if that's cool. Just keep things really gentle, easing your body and supported. And when you're ready to come out of it, bring your hands to your lower back. Just roll down as slowly as you can. Push down through your heels, lift up in your hips for a bridge. Nice counter posture after that one. And as you exhale, just gently come on down. And briefly, just let your knees fall from side to side. Like windshield wipers here, just finding a nice pace and pattern for you. If you want to hang out on one side in a twist, that's cool. When you're finished with that, make your way toward a cozy resting place. Take a few breaths here. If you want to lie down for a long time, feel free to pause the video. Eventually, we'll meet back in a cozy seated place. There's no rush getting there. Take a deep breath in, stretch your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your center in some way. Take a deep breath in. Long breaths out. Deep breath in. Long breaths out. Deep breath in.
breath out.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this 30-minute little bit of everything yoga flow. So good to practice with you online today, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.